Hello and welcome to the collective reading for the full moon in Leo, done by moi. I didn't feel like going into my my back dungeon room, so we're out here in the kitchen where it's nice and bright but a little sunny. But I'm not complaining. I swear. How's everyone feeling this Leo energy? Lots of people are taking courage to do things that they wouldn't have before. Just, I guess, what are you finally having the courage to do? You know, is it going to benefit you in your highest and best? I guess it's kind of just the thing to pay attention to here. So I went live yesterday just to, okay, Days, I see you. I went live yesterday to just reiterate and beat the whole Epstein thing that was put out and how it's really dark, and now that it's been come to light, there's a lot of dark energy that's going to be surfacing with it, because it is like a dark magic. So just kind of remember to protect yourself a little bit harder, a little bit more during this time. So, because with that energy out there, things are going to be a little more chaotic. I'm seeing things get like a little bit worse before they get better. Okay. So what we do here is I read for A and I read for B. Pick one or the other, both, neither, whatever you feel called to. And I will pull cards for it. Today we are doing the Dream Oracle deck from Wicked Depiction Photography. And I am doing the Light Seers Tarot, which is one of the two decks that I use, and then, or of tarot anyway. And then I'm going to pull one of these to really pull it together. I feel like the energy right now is a lot of doing but not pausing to integrate. So I feel really called to pull one of those at the end to kind of integrate that reading, bringing it full circle. So yeah. So if you chose A, let me know in the comments. You got paralysis. I'm seeing like a lot of fear in this, and I'm wondering what it is that what step are you afraid to take, or what move are you like in fear of making? What is, well, we know what's holding you back, it's just fear, but what is it? Because it has a hold on you. That's what I'm seeing, is the fear has a hold on you. I'm seeing that in her face. But you're more powerful, if that makes sense. You're more powerful than your fear. Let's pull some tarot. A's are living in fear. What are you fearful of? I'm hearing, are you fear of losing or are you fear of gaining? I'm feeling really called to split the deck in half and then shuffle for each one. So this phrase. Lots of swords for A's. You got the Sun card too, so let's see. I see, if you chose A, I see you walking away from something or letting something go, moving away from something, or taking your energy back from something, because you got the Five of Swords, and I see that as like something that's really eating you up inside. And then I see the Six of Swords, and I see that as you finally taking the movement in the right direction. And even if the direction that you're going isn't the direction, that direction is still in the right direction because it's away from what isn't for you, if that makes sense. So I feel like that's that fear, like that you need to release that fear of what is holding you back. And I see you letting it go. And what's on the other side? That is where manifestation can happen. This is exactly what I'm teaching in my Vortex series class, is we are allowing ourselves to be in a place where we can receive, because you can't receive from a place of lack. If your capacity to hold is this, anything else coming in isn't going to be able to fill the space because there's no room for it. So this has to be left behind for this to come through. So you are stronger than your fear. I like the term, it's like fear is false evidence appears real. And obviously that's not always the case, but it's something that I like to remind myself of, that kind of takes me out of that moment. And I feel like, okay, why am I fearing this? And then I can be aware of it and then get to the bottom of it. You know, a lot of the time fear sits in our nervous system and not in our head, right? So what we think that we're okay with, our nervous system is saying, hell no. So that could be this. That could be you're mentally ready, but your body is saying no. So your body is in fear and constriction mode. I'll pull a couple more cards. Yeah, I'm just seeing, like, I'm feeling a lot of impatience from you A's. And I feel like we need to, if you chose A, need to embody temperance more, which is balance, the balance of your light and your shadow. It is patience. I'm hearing patience with yourself. Divine timing is a thing, and everything in life is happening in a flow in which it is. And when we look back and we look at it at that eyesight, we're like, oh, well, duh, that makes sense, right? But when we're in the thick of it, we're like, my God, this is the end. This is your reminder that everything comes full circle. Everything is a balance. And if you feel off balance, things have to and will balance themselves out. So you also got the Five of Pentacles. That came out upside down. This came out so strongly as get out of your own woe is me mental state. Get out of your own, like, my life sucks and the world sucks and life sucks and everything sucks. Well, you want to know what? Yeah, it is going to fucking continue to suck because you keep fucking talking about it. That's why it came out upside down. It was like That's not how things are. That's not how things can be, because we, as conscious creators of our own lives, can create our life into anything that we want, anything that we can manifest our hearts to be. But when we're thinking like this, like sad little crybabies, you know, being like, woe is me, the door is closed, but the freaking key is right here. Like, just lift your head up. Like, obviously, this is me getting a little more passionate into it, but, no, I don't need to explain myself to anybody. Just a little self-talk. More explaining. Don't need to do it. Anyways, full circle. Get the fuck over yourself. Get the fuck over it. I'm feeling like A's, if you chose A, you're very small right now. You're very small in fear, and you're like, woe is me, and life is terrible, and everything bad happens to me. And well, guess what? Everything bad is going to continue to happen to you if you continue to say those things. That's how you're integrating them into your life. Duh. Everything will balance out, and everything is lining up for you. You're not in alignment with it because you're in your own way. I'm going to say this wrong, so don't make fun of me. You got 11, which I think is funny, is 1-1, and it's calming. Adhi Mudra. Okay, so if you want to, it's 2 fists. It assists with stillness, support, balance, benefits reducing anxiety, supports muscular skeletal system, cultivates mental and physical restoration. Caution, because it does lower blood pressure. So you open the hands wide, tuck your thumbs in the center of the palms, curl the fingers, so don't go punching anybody, you're gonna break your thumb. Curl the fingers loosely around the thumbs, making soft fists with both hands. Rest hands palm down on your thighs. Lengthen your spine and breathe, and focus, I rest in the calm of inner balance and support. Okay. So that is for A's. I will be back later for B's, because I hear that my baby is up from his nap. So I will come back later for part numero dos.